Here's something that people don't think about. It takes just as much effort to run a 6-figure business than it does as does to make 7. It's actually easier running a 7-figure business than it is running a 6-figure business. And it takes just as much effort to make $10 million as it does to make $1 million. But the flip side of that is also true, right? We make a lot of small mistakes. It hurts just as much to make small mistakes as it does to make big ones. So let's start making bigger mistakes. Let's start taking bigger risk and falling. You're not going to break anything, not going to die. You're still going to get up and skin your knees. And that's part of the deal. But I would rather you get up and skin your knees and you've made yards of progress instead of feet of progress and miles of progress, right? So let's keep the bigger things we're thinking and trying to do, then we keep focusing on that. And then, like, if you have your goal was 100 people and you got 32 people or 29 people in your event, great. It was 39 instead of 11, right? And then what do we do? What do we optimize to make sure that happened? And how do we get to the next level of that? And then how, it's just, I don't want you to go from 10 to 12 and from 12 to 15 and from 15 to 20 and then back to 10 and 12. And we live in this little spot, but no major ground is being gained. And consequently, no real lessons are being learned. So your exponential growth isn't happening, right? And everything we're doing right now, this is an exponential growth exercise. Running the business the way that we are, everything you do, that's it. I mean, me and Cindy we were talking about this yesterday. We're making a joke about when she, fell on her head. It was because her brain's gotten so big, she got top heavy and fell on her head because it just, she lost her balance. The stuff that we have learned over the last decade of running this business, it's incredible how much we know compared to who we used to be 8 years ago, right? Because of all the environments we put ourselves in, all the big steps, the big risks we take, the ridiculous amounts of mistakes that we have made, the hundreds of thousands of dollars of bad decisions that we've made, all of that, right? Every bit of that. And we still continue. We are not the geniuses of all things. We just know what we know. And we're willing to make those mistakes and take the outcomes of them faster, right? And the faster you do, just like if you're running an ad, okay, I'm talking with somebody about this just yesterday. If you spend $5 a day on an ad spend, how much data do you get back? About that much. Versus if you spend $500 a day on an ad spend, right? It's bigger risk tolerance. Okay, but you get 100 times more data. So you get better information. You can make better decisions and better pivots quicker.